basketball. Fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Rockets, here with their Houston fans, then back on the road. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Smitty, 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight. But 20 years ago, it probably would have played out a little bit differently.
Yeah, totally right. I can remember when you throw the ball, you isolate the bigs on the blocks, Kevin. You wait till they get double teamed. They take up most of the shot clock, and then they kick it out to you at the last minute, and that's where you shot the 3. Right now, as you know, we see the game right now where the lane is wide open and it's played at a faster pace. You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Pass to Smith. Over Rondo. Nice shot by Smith.
And so assured. Can't give an inch of breathing room to Smith Jr. That's when he strikes.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
First quarter, you're really testing the defense, trying to find their weaknesses.
Harris outside. Harris up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Drummond. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to Young. And some nice passing there by Houston. Rondo with it. Now Smith defending. Korver gets a wide open look. Down low. Now Vucevic.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
Now here's Jokic. For 3, Smith. Rebound Andre Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Offside Rondo. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6.
Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
Pass to Jokic. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
Now Rondo following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. On the wing, Korver. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Smith outside. On the wing, Harris. Smith outside. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance. Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Drummond. The shot missing. Good defense by Jokic.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. To the inside. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Pass to Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That is his first foul of the game. 1:19 left in the first. Good.
A physical player. Even when you hit Smith Jr., he doesn't blink. Wills those shots in.
You look at this Pelicans offense, Steve, it's a very free-flowing system.
Yes, this team loves to make the extra pass to get an open look. They were third in the league last season in team assists per game. The back cuts they make and the willingness to share the ball are what teams strive for on the offensive end.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for two. And he's good on the second. Pelicans trailed by 5. Pass to Harris from downtown. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
34 seconds left to play here in the first. Wasted no time on that one. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
It's stolen by Harris. And now the Pelicans on the break. Smith's running. And it's sent back by Drummond.
The obvious intimidation factor of Andre. That's 280 pounds flying after your shot.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harris misses.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
Here's Drummond. Good defense by Jokic. Andre Drummond has been on. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively. Been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pelicans trail by 5. Morris into the lane. Here's Collins. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Houston leading by 3. And Alvin Gentry's been coaching in the NBA for almost 3 decades now. Steve, he knows how to get things done.
And a lot of what Gentry does is gives his players freedom. As long as they take care of business, he won't meddle too much. Does a great job of managing personalities and keeping egos in check.
Here is Cook. Here's Korver for 3. Drains the three-pointer. And now it's an 8. point, Houston lead.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
This one for three. And another three for Houston.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Smitty, you look at how teams run their offensive sets. Are we in a pick-and-roll era right now, or has the tide shifted away from that a little?
No, I think so. I think we're looking at a lot of teams running pick-and-roll, especially we have two fantastic players involved. It's hard to defend, especially when there's a great talent at the guard spot and a big. Then it's hard for you to switch. But I'm looking at right now, because of spacing, because of the use of the corner three, we're looking at a lot more pick and rolls used at the top of the key versus when I played, we used a lot of side pick and rolls.
And not just smalls given to bigs, but bigs throwing down low to smalls.
Yeah, and a lot of these bigs are running the pick and rolls, and the guards are setting the picks.
Right. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Confident scoring effort by Drummond tonight. Feels like he has everything working to his advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early. Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Korver trying to free himself up. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Drummond. Shoots over Zubac. And the rejection by Zubac. A three from Morris. It's not going to go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good that time. 14 points for Drummond.
In attack mode inside, the best of Drummond comes out when he's being decisive. Andre Drummond, a prototype athlete at the center position. He checks every box. Leaping ability, lateral mobility, you name it.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Harris.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for a man the size of Drummond to move and accelerate, Steve, the way he does, the focus has to be on keeping him healthy.
You know what, Kevin? He's been remarkably durable. Played 81-plus games in 4 out of the last 6 seasons. Last year dropped 30 pounds. He's staying lean and mean.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success. They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here is Smith. He's got 6. Out to Harris. Launches it. The Rockets pull it in. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness. And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league. You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 17. Good work there as it goes. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. In the corner, it's Harris. No good from outside.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Scooped up. Here's Selden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Gary Harris. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Out to Harris with the shot. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Harris has got 9. Here's Booker. Buries it down low. And the Rockets lead by 20. It could go. And so it's the Houston Rockets controlling the... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Rockets leading by 20. Rondo is doubled. There's the triple. Selden can't hit. Here's Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all 3 levels.
Selden finishes the break with a slam.
Rondo, known for his quick hands on defense, that time turned it into offense.
And the basket by Harris.
And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Selden. He's got 5. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And the call will be against Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's Rondo penetrating. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Harris from the arc. But they get it back. Back to Jokic. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's Smith. Clock at 4. Good on the 3-point shot. Smith's got 9.
A work in progress for sure, but I like how Smith Jr. still keeps taking those deep shots.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Harris outside. Misses the three.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in and just to get to the NBA.
Yeah, it comes down to that work ethic. Obviously, we all have talent, but you have to put in that work. And that work continues on the court, off the court, and it's basically 365 days a year where you have to find a way to get better.
Was it mainly shooting for you?
No, not mainly shooting for me, Kevin. I think it was always just my overall game. And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Nets, the corner three. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Harris. Back to Smith. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 14-6 run. Puts one up from 19. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
To the paint. And Maker sends it back. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Smith. Pass to Jokic. Out to Harris. Back to Jokic. On the wing, Harris. Jokic with it. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's the Rockets on the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Harris. Harris outside. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. Smith with a wide open look. That three off the mark. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 16-6 run. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity. Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset. And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
Pass to Maker. Good defense by Jokic.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
That's a 2 from Smith. Second shot opportunity. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Harris from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got 7. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This is why guys like playing with Rondo. They know he's going to get them high percentage shots.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
timeout called by New Orleans. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
A timeout called by New Orleans.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Five seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. Can't connect. And so it's the Houston Rockets. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They host the Kings after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, second of the game.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Vucevic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Smith drives in. Back to Harris. And the 3 off target. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Smith outside. There's only the Basketball Hall of Fame that is shared among all basketball organizations, Steve. Do you think there should be an NBA Hall of Fame?
You know, Kevin, I do. I mean, I love the way we've done it, and obviously it's been successful. But, you know, the Basketball Hall of Fame is your entire body of work. And I think sometimes we don't understand that that's from high school, college level into the NBA, whereas, you know, there's some guys are making it because of that, and there's some guys getting slighted because of that. So I do think one day we should just have the NBA Hall of Fame, just like the NFL.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Korver's such a great shooter. He can take a step or two back behind the line, and still, that's a good shot for him.
Back to Harris. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. No good on the 3. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Jokic. Smith outside. Pass to Harris. Back to Smith. Off target with his three. And here are the Rockets now. Good work there as it goes.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
The reason why a number of guys on this roster, they are built for speed. Why not play to your strengths?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
Smith outside. In the corner, it's Harris. Takes the three. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Jokic. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. It's stolen by Korver. Back to Jokic. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 8 points for Jokic.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
Knocked loose. Here's Drummond. Rejected by Harris.
You don't see a lot of block shots from Harris, so enjoy that one.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area. Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from three, and he didn't make it.
Timeout called. The Rockets.
Well, you just have to love the skill Vucevic shows on the offensive end. I mean, he can erupt for big scoring nights if you don't keep him in check, and it gives you a little bit of everything from an offensive standpoint.
Guys, Vucevic doing more shooting from range the last couple of years, further improving his versatile offensive game.
Yeah, and when he was younger, he got his points by going to work on the block. Still can do that, but now prefers to float outside and stretch the defense. Very soft touch on that jump shot, no matter if it comes from inside or out.
And that one's good. Jokic.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Rockets making the shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drummond.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Here's Harris. New Orleans moving the ball around. The kick out to Young. Over Harris. Shots good from Young.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Now here is Harris. Smith for three. It's good from long range.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Pass to Rondo. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his third foul of the game. 5 seconds left in the fourth. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.